So I came out to turn the heat down, and I figured I may as well trim one more tree. Take all the weeds out. I'll probably turn the heat off actually, so I don't waste too much propane. Lots of weeds this year. I didn't get enough time to put legs under my pallets, so everything stayed on the ground. Well, not really on the ground, on the pallets on the ground, but still. I ended up with a lot more weeds this year than any other year so far. A cutting that lived only for a little while. Now, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with this Schefflera. It's never happy inside the house. I don't know if I'm overwatering, underwatering, both. No idea. So we'll see if I can get that all figured out. So I just let it wild grow after I brought it outside. All of this growth, all of this growth is just from it being outside. Everything from inside the house, the leaves like turned black and would fall off before they opened all the way. So I'm not sure what I did to it, but it was something. Now, I don't remember if I had a front picked or what I did with this tree. But I know I didn't want it this tall. I wanted it to spread out more. And I see there's lots of little buds for aerial roots, so hopefully some of those come too. We'll see how this grows. It's actually in a perfect position for me to chop the tree off right here. But I'm not going to do that this time. Yeah. So this tree has far too many straight sections. This is just, I don't know. I don't know what I did. But there's a branch coming out down here that looks really nice. So I'm actually going to chop this branch right back to that. Try again this year. And I'll see if this will root. Last time all I did was plop them into the soil and they rooted, but I think I'll put them in water for a bit this time. So I'm going to leave this leaf on for now. Maybe not. I don't know how these ones are, if they have dieback. I think I'll take it off. I don't know how bad their dieback is or anything. I chopped it good before, like right here, and I see it's already kind of disappearing into the trunk. So I don't know. So there's some, let's take this leaf off. So there's some nice branching here. There's a branch down here. There's a branch back here, 2 branches back here. So I'm going to take it back to this branched out part. So I'm going to take this entire big top off. So it looks like I cut it. No, I can't really see. But I cut it right here previously. There's a scar there. So I'm basically cutting it at the same spot. Alright, let's do it. Here it is. Yeah, a couple of full trees out of there. But that looks a lot better. Hopefully I can get it figured out whatever I was doing. I'm just I'm clearing out some of the leaves that are packed up in here just to open it up a little bit. Get some more air circulation in there and all that nifty stuff. Yeah. Not much else I can do, I guess. Yeah. It's a really beautiful plant. I just don't know. There we go. That's a little bit better, eh? So that's all I'll do to it. I don't want to lose too many leaves if it does the same thing as last year when I bring it in. It grows fine outside as long as I can get it through winter. And I've grown these as actual house plants before, just let them free grow, and I've never had problems before. Try and keep one as a bonsai and just never wanted to be one, maybe. I don't know. Poor thing. Yeah, we'll see what it does, and once I get these cuttings rooted, I'll add them into the planting to try and help it out maybe, or I don't know. I really like this Schefflera. Hopefully it works out. I'll just take you guys out of the stand here. Ouch. Not much for carnage. I don't even know why I'm getting into showing carnage now. I think it's just because everybody else is. But it's awfully tall. It was never meant to be tall, but I needed it to be alive. So I let it go. So I've got an empty aquarium in the house that I'm gonna bring upstairs, or I don't know if I will. Maybe I'll leave it where it is for now and get the grow lights into it, and perhaps I'll keep it in there. Maybe the higher humidity would help it. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully at least this foliage stays until springtime. That's what happened last year. The summer growth, or the growth from when I bought it, stayed and the new growth was dying off. We'll try and change that. Yeah. That's it for this one. Alright. So, I might work tomorrow, I might not. It's about 10 o'clock at night now, I think. So, since there's so much uncertainty, I decided I would do one more trimming tonight. And that's going to be the $50 challenge forest. Let me just take off my coat here so I don't keep getting it caught on everything. I'm just pulling some weeds. The moss is just finally starting to really recover. You can see the long stuff died and there's all this nice new tight growth there. So, vines grow like vines grow, and they have gotten quite long. The moss is starting to spread on its own now. Very nice. Very nice. I'm not sure if you guys can see inside there. I think I still might have it too high. Yeah. Can't get that too much lower. Let me see if I can just lower the legs a little bit. Bring you guys down to forest level. There we have it. Inside the forest level. There. So, as I was saying, oh yeah, you guys got full view. So we've got lots of these super long bits here. Sorry. Still trying to fight off that cold that I caught. That welcome to the new school season cold. So, we're just going to trim these back and force the upright growth. So as soon as it starts to curve over, so there's actually a few branches starting. My apologies. So where it starts to curve over, I'm just going to hack it back. Right like that. So it takes that big strip off. And then it forces the upper growth. They definitely need to be separated. They're pushing each other around, that's for sure. This one is growing out the back. And there's some upright growth starting there. So I'm just going to cut it back. Oopsie. Tangled up leaves here. There we go. That's another one. Straighten them out again once they have room. This one is growing all the way through here. So we'll just nip it back. Same thing. Right where it starts to bend over. And I did already keep a lot of cuttings from these, so I'm not sure if I'll keep more. There's only so many I can use. So that's all I'm going to do right now until they start to thicken up. Is everywhere that they, just where they start to bend over, just cut her back. Now this one's got a side branch that's, let me see if I can get you in there to look. Zoom in a bit more. There we go. So this one here has this side branch, and it's growing straight out before it goes up. So there's a part back here that will go straight up. So I'm just going to cut it back to that. So the whole tree is now this. So when I do when I do the landscaping, I'll be able to straighten some of these trees up and kind of tweak them a little bit. So this is the back of the planting here. And I'm just going to go around and cut these guys wherever they bend. So this one's really long. Ooh. There we go. And oh, starting to open up already. These different kind, they seem to grow a little more upright on their own. They seem to branch a little bit quicker too. I've never seen that type before. There we go. That's opening up really nicely. These two little ones here struggled, and they seem to be doing really good now. And there's some that are quite tall in there, and I'm probably going to leave their height as is. I'm actually going to reduce this one down to where it's branching off. Usually I leave this straight part, but it's pulling the plant over quite a bit, so just bring it down. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Little aerial roots on there. See if I can zoom you in. Zoom! Look at those aerial roots. Isn't that neat? I wasn't expecting that on the ivy, that's for sure. Could probably plant that one right down. Oh, and there's a nice little shoot here. I'm gonna try and cut just above it and let that one grow out. My big tree is looking big. What else did I miss? I think the big tree's the last one. So, oh, this one's got aerial roots all over it too. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look at the growth on that. Wow. Look at that. Branches already. Did I miss any? Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Wow, that opens it up. There's a branch in here. Let's try and nip the tip off there. Wow, they have an interesting smell. This will definitely be a very fun forest. I think once the canopy raises up a bit, I think it'll do really nicely. Carnage. Carnage. And that's her. Not doing too much. I want it to grow up and thicken. The main tree is staying the main tree, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can zoom you in a bit. There we are. There, I'll take you out of the holder here and bring you in for some closeness. So I was going to try and landscape this before bringing it into the house. But weather and time did not permit. Yeah. Not too bad, I think. I like it. That's what matters. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be safe out there.